What's up, brochachos? It's your boy Tanner Wideman of BarbarianBody. Today's video, we're going to be getting into cold showers. Is it legit? Let's get right into this thing. We all know of the supposed health benefits, supposedly being able to help you recover from your workouts and help with muscle soreness, supposedly allowing you to be more awake and alert after taking one of these, supposedly it helps you burn more fat, an improved immune system, yada yada yada. Listen, I've actually tried this stuff for myself. I kind of thought I was seeing some benefits and some effects at the very beginning, but I think it was just a placebo, because after a few days, those results really weren't too apparent. But now let's get into my main topic that I wanted to get to, which was the psychological aspect that is circulating the benefits of taking cold showers. One of the main benefits that I've been seeing a lot of is guys saying, you know, these are cool health benefits, but I'm doing it mostly for the psychological aspect. It's more of like a mental conditioning thing. It's something you don't 100% want to do, but you force yourself to do it. It's building mental toughness. It's building an ability to strap your balls on and go into something that sucks and you have control over it to make it not suck, but you don't do it anyways. Which I understand, and which is one of the main reasons that I was actually enticed to want to do it myself. You know, the idea seems great at first, but like I said, after a couple of days, you go, there's better ways of practicing mental toughness and developing an ability to say, I really don't give a fuck. Because that's a lot of the thing that people are trying to do here. You know, they develop this ability to say, I don't give a fuck, I'm jumping in this cold water, I don't give a fuck. And like, it's gonna carry over through the rest of their life. And I've heard some people say, yeah, it does, and some people say it doesn't. I'll tell you this much, after 3 days, I didn't give a fuck about taking the cold showers anymore. Not that I didn't give a fuck about anything else. And I'll also tell you this, if that was the purpose, so that you don't give a fuck, and then also one of the other purposes was so you can stop your thinking, so you can just take action without thinking, which is, it makes sense. Like, these were both things that incentivized me. Not giving a fuck, and then just taking action without, you know, thinking about all the consequences and all the, you know, the supposed problems about that. If I wanted to do that, and this is the thoughts that came to me after my third day, why would I have a cold shower when I could do things like train harder and longer and push myself a little bit harder and longer? That would build mental toughness. Or why don't I instead get into something like meditation, which is definitely gonna build mental toughness. I don't know if you've ever sat down and tried to not think for 20 minutes and tried to not let thoughts come into your head. That's gonna definitely build mental toughness. And then also, when you're doing meditation as well, that is going to get rid of a ton of the thoughts that are in your head, and it allows you to just take action without thinking about, oh, you know, this could happen and this outcome could be there and that. So these are the thoughts that kind of popped into my head when I started my little cold shower routine there, and I go, well, I could get all these benefits, these mental benefits that is, from just meditating or working out. And so that's pretty much the point when I was like, fuck this, I'm not doing this shit anymore. It's so cold, I don't want to do it. Every time that I would try and do it too, if you wake up in the morning and you know you're about to get into the shower, I would loaf. If you don't know what that word means, it means just like I would slack. Like I would take as long as I possibly could before I'd get into the shower. If I want to build mental toughness, if I want to build this ability to say I don't give a fuck and have all these thoughts going on in your head of saying, maybe you shouldn't do this and maybe you shouldn't do that, do meditation. Fuck the cold showers. That's just my personal opinion. You can go ahead and do them if you want. You can try it the same way that I did. Or you can try and do workouts and push yourself a little bit further to build mental toughness as well, because you're gonna hit this wall. Everybody knows about the wall, whether it be you're running or lifting weights or doing anything pretty much physically active or physical activity. When you hit this wall and you keep pushing through it even though your body's dead tired, that's definitely gonna build mental toughness. And not only that, you're also gonna build up a whole bunch of physical benefits as well. Probably a lot more physical benefits than you would have gotten from going into a shower because you didn't feel like doing it. As I said, this is just my opinion. I'm not forcing you guys to believe what I believe, and I don't think a lot of you are gonna agree. I'm probably gonna get a ton of hate on this. But this is just my opinions. What I recommend you to do, give it a go yourself. If you're pumped about trying it, and you're still pumped after watching my video, then by all means go ahead, try it. Do it for a few days. But I have a feeling you're gonna have similar thoughts to what I did. Now, I've seen guys do this stuff for like 2 or 3 years, and they say, you know, fuck the health benefits, fuck this, it's so minuscule, I don't even think I noticed it, and I didn't think I would notice that at the very beginning, which I agree with. And they say, the main reason that they do it, like I said, mental toughness and the ability to say, I don't give a fuck, and just go forward with these things. Now, a lot of them say that it carries over into the rest of their life. And there's a lot of people that say it doesn't. It's like a split group. I think it's maybe a little bit more placebo effect. If not, then there is some probably benefit of allowing you to develop mental toughness and say, I don't give a fuck. But as I said, I think you could do that from pushing yourself in workouts and then getting into meditation as well. So there you guys go. That's my opinions on cold showers. It's my personal testimonial from doing it myself. I hope I was able to present you with some different information, some interesting information. And if I did, then be sure to give your boy a like down below. And also be sure to subscribe for weekly workout tips and nutrition tips that you will not want to miss. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. See you in the next video. If it's not in the goddamn forest with a goddamn waterfall, your boy's not doing it.